morning, guys. It's Janice from Ozark Family Homestead, and today we are beginning a new What We Eat in a Week video. So for those of you that are new here, we are a family of 9. My husband and I have 7 children, ages 20 down to 4. And in these videos, we just film for 7 days our breakfasts, our lunches, and our suppers that we have. I will say this video, I'm thinking, is going to be a little bit different because this week we have something going on just about every single day in the next 7 days where we either have people coming here or we are leaving and going somewhere else. There's just a lot of busyness going on. Fun stuff, but still things that are going to affect our menus and all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping that I can pull this off to where I can actually film and keep up with life that's a little extra busy this week, but that's the plan. So it is morning time on day 1. I do have breakfast already in the house, so I think we're gonna go ahead and step inside and we're gonna get this thing going. Morning chores are finished. We are not milking Daisy, our Jersey cow, anymore. Let me see. I got my duckies going around. And because she's expecting a calf in 2 months, so we have dried her off. So that chore did not have to get done, but that also affects our food as well because I'm no longer getting the fresh milk that she gives us, the cream for my coffee, the cream for sour cream, the butter, and all that stuff. So I'm going to be using up the things that I have. I don't know if you can see the ducks in the back. They just make me so happy. So I'm going to have to use up what we already have in the refrigerator from Daisy, and then after that point I'm going to have to start buying things. So that will affect our food stuff as well. But let's go ahead and head inside and I'll show you what's for breakfast today. They're leaving you, buddy. You going to get out? Uh-oh. They usually don't like to be left alone. They like to stay with the rest of the flock. You're the last ducky here. There you go. You can do it. Good job. All right, so boys are in here, and I've already seen them starting to eat. So, not you, just Andrew. Yep. Plead the fifth. Okay, so breakfast this morning. These are muffins that have been in the freezer, and we pulled them out yesterday and let them thaw in the oven overnight. They're just a pumpkin muffin. There's some nuts in there as well. So children have options here. I know some of them have already gotten into the homemade granola this morning, and we have a whole video on our homemade granola with the recipe, and so I will put that in the description box, and they can pick that or the muffins. I've got apple cider. I even brought in, last night, I brought in a batch of freeze-dried, diced peaches. Say that 5 times fast. And I had a little bit left over that wouldn't fill a jar, so I told them they could just eat that up this morning as well. So there's that, and then eggs are an option also if they want to make up some eggs. I'm having eggs this morning with some veggies and a protein chocolate milk there. There's no milk in it, but it kind of tastes like chocolate milk, and then coffee. So that is breakfast this morning. I will say that we are going to be home for most of the day, but I'm making up an extra special supper because we are taking a meal to a family friend that has just spent the last 6 weeks in the hospital, and she's now home. So that I'll show you guys that whenever we do the supper time stuff tonight, but otherwise we will be back at lunchtime and I will show you what we are having then. Rebekah, what did you pick for breakfast?
Peaches.
Yes.
And my twin gonna be apple cider and a muffin.
Yes. Does that look yummy?
Mm-hmm.
You already ate some of the peaches last night though.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we were getting them out of the freeze dryer. Mm-hmm. So you already know they're yummy. They're crunchy peaches. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, because we feed tightened down yesterday.
Yeah, but peaches are normally squishy, aren't they? Squishy and juicy.
We don't eat them because they're too sweet to make our face messy. So we don't eat them. So we just feed tight them.
Whenever they're fresh, they do make your face messy, don't they? Eat them over the sink because the juice drips down your chin. But not freeze-dried ones. They're not juicy and they're crunchy. Okay, I think Abigail got your apple cider. And you're gonna go ahead and eat. Now guys, I've got a skillet over here for eggs. If anybody wants eggs with it, you got that as an option too. So lunchtime today it's what we call not chili chili. So it's not your regular chili, it's more of a white bean, and this is ground turkey in it. So it has some chili-ish seasonings in it. That's a bay leaf there. I'll need to pull that out. And but it's good. It's yummy. Now, the ground turkey that we use is unseasoned, and so we do season it up with a homemade sausage seasoning. And I have a video with a recipe that I use for this sausage seasoning. So I'm going to link it in the description box, and you use a tablespoon per pound. Now I have to give the disclaimer, in that video link I'm going to show you the recipe there is correct. However, when I filmed the video, I forgot to show me putting the sage in there. There is sage in this recipe though, so don't forget it like I did. But we are having this, and there is some sourdough bread. I haven't put it down in the toaster just yet, but some sourdough bread will go with that as well, with some butter. Now this is butter that came from Daisy, our cow. We're still using it, and once we use this up, we'll have to start using store butter since she's not currently in milk. But since I saw you guys at breakfast, I did get 3 gallons of kombucha started, so that will sit here on the counter with the SCOBY in there for 10 days. And I have a video on kombucha too. It was one of the earliest videos that we did very early on in our channel. I'll go ahead and put the link in the description box as well. It the quality of those videos are kind of funny now, but there you go, first videos. And then there's still muffins and stuff left over here as well. So we're going to get everybody in here eating. We're kind of doing some schoolwork, some cleanup, different things. Today is wash the tablecloth day, so I've got 2 loads of laundry hanging on the clothesline, and we are going to swap out our decorations and go from just generic fall to Thanksgiving type decorations today as well. So that is what's on the to-do list. I'm going to start gathering up some children, get everybody fed, and then we'll move on with the rest of our day. And I will see you guys back at supper time with a lot of food, because we're making double. We're making food for our family and for another family. So see you guys at supper. Are we making cookies for our friends? And do you know what kind of cookies they are?
Peanut butter cookies.
Peanut butter cookies. So Anna helped get everything stirred up. Anna helped with the first part, and then she had to go clean up stuff from her room. So Rebekah took over after that point, didn't she? And you are good at making the pretty decorations on the peanut butter cookies. Look at her go.
I can do it crazy fast.
You can do it crazy fast. Do you know what this means?
What?
This means you're getting big. If you're big enough to be a kitchen helper, that's pretty big.
Yeah, because I get about to be 5
You're-
years old.
Yes, you are.
Elizabeth 8.
Elizabeth, her friend Elizabeth is 5, isn't she? And you'll be twinsies.
When both asked for 4 pill twinsies.
But now she turned 5, so you need to turn 5 in the winter time.
Yeah, because her birthday is closer than mine, because mine is a no.
Yes.
No.
Yours is 8 months after hers. Because you know what? I found out that you were in my belly on the day that Elizabeth was born.
What?
Yeah, for real.
That
True story.
For these two.
Yes, but I have to finish up. I've got a little bit left here in the bowl to roll out. Maybe, Anna, are you going to take that over then? Anna was originally going to do the cookies today. She just kind of got booted. So, girls will wrap this up, and I think Sarah's going to get going on muffins then as soon as the oven is available. Almost supper time. Andrew and I are working together in the kitchen. I'm cooking, and he is repairing my dishwasher. He has been working on little odds and ends projects today, and my kitchen's a disaster at this point, but we got a lot of cooking done. So I'll show you the rest of the cookies here in a little bit. These are the ugly ones. We're sending the prettiest ones to our friends. So these will stick behind, and our family will be able to enjoy those. I did make up some green beans and package some up here to send to our friends. And then we've got some more here in the pot. We'll probably add some cans to this because I don't think I have quite enough to send and to feed my whole crew. So these were frozen green beans, and I'm gonna add, you know, a couple cans to round it out for us. I did make everything here without pepper because our friend can't have pepper right now, black pepper, and so I'll add the rest, well, for the stuff that's staying here for our family, the mashed potatoes and the green beans, we will add pepper to that. But these are the mashed potatoes we're going to send, and then the meatloaf. So I made up 2 separate ones. I made a 3-pound meatloaf here for us and a 2-pound meatloaf to send for them. So I'm just going to put aluminum foil over everything here, and we're going to get ready to load things up. So we also, I've already shown the goodie box on the grocery haul video that we did, is it last Friday or the Friday before? Just bought a bunch of stuff at Aldi. The little girls made get well soon cards and stuff for our friend. So here are the pretty cookies. We're sending these for their dessert. Sarah made up some cranberry pumpkin muffins, and these are staying here, and these are going. They can eat some fresh and then put the rest in the freezer because these muffins freeze so well. And then in here we have these are just some frozen pancakes that actually Andrew, he's our pancake maker, he made these up a while back with buttermilk that we had left over from making butter from Daisy's cream. And boy, they loaded it up with ice packs, didn't they? We're not traveling that far with this stuff. There's biscuits down here, some buttermilk biscuits that are also frozen, thinking that they can reheat those as they want to. These were made previously also. We did not make these today. They've been sitting in our freezer for a while now. So we're just going to leave those, and they can use them however they choose to use them. Okay, so I think that's it. All we're waiting on is for me to get the foil on this stuff, and then Shawn and I are going to head on out to deliver this food. And when we come back, we'll go ahead. The kids will probably eat while we're gone, and then we'll work on cleaning up the disaster that is my kitchen. So, okay, I probably won't be here whenever the kids eat, but I will be back and film tomorrow morning at breakfast, and we'll just see how everything goes tomorrow, guys. Good morning, guys. It is a new day, so I don't have my voice fully working yet this morning. It'll work itself out, but the house is quiet right now. Just Rebekah and I are the only ones in here. Shawn is outside working to process a deer. He went out with David this morning, and David did get a doe. So they're working on getting it cleaned up and everything. We do our own processing, and so the ones that aren't helping with that are doing animal chores outside. So I'm inside with Rebekah, got the coffee going. I'm doing the dishwasher, the cleaning cycle, so it's running empty, and I'm going to do the same thing to the washing machine this morning. I try to do it on the same day of the week, or else I forget, and it just doesn't get done. So I'm going to get Rebekah dressed, her hair fixed, all that good stuff. Breakfast is easy today because today is just a rest day for our family. We're taking it easy. Shawn's home from work, and we're going to do the absolutely necessary things like animal jobs and things like that. But we're not going to be doing extra stuff like school or farm projects or anything like that. So that's the plan. Once I get more people in here, breakfast, like I said, it's going to be easy. So I will pick up the camera again when I have breakfast to show you guys. Yeah, I hit record just a second too late, didn't I? Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble is our Thanksgiving decoration, but he also serves as a toy for children at the table too. So animals are taken care of. Andrew has already, sorry, my voice is still working through the morning here. Andrew's gotten into some muffins. Abigail, show everybody. Abigail's making a kitty cat Lego.
It goes with the eyeballs, but it looks funnier like this.
It looks funny without the eyeballs in.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty cat does have eyeballs though. So she is working on that. And yeah. Breakfast, we'll transition here. We've got muffins still. Remember, Sarah made the cranberry muffins yesterday for our friends, and we kept some here at home. And then some of the freezer muffins there are still there as well. And then there's something in process here that, what is that, a Sarah Andrew creation?
It's probably taken from something, I don't know.
I don't know, you guys created something years ago. Okay, tell me the ingredients. You told me you have no measurements.
No measurements. Egg, peanut butter, coconut flour, almond flour, vanilla, baking soda, and milk.
And it makes up some kind of pancake thing.
Some.
And you think it's yummy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so she's gonna make up that. And the pink horsey and gobble gobble are...
It's not a horse, it's a
giraffe.
It's a giraffe.
Oh, it's a giraffe? The pink
It's
giraffe.
the weirdest looking horse in the world.
It's not a giraffe.
But it's having a fun time with gobble gobble over here.
I think that's your fault. It's not my fault.
My mother-in-law gave me this. Shawn's mom gave me the gobble gobble and this whole cute here, David. Let's show him. This whole cute little set. I mean, years ago, decades ago, back when we were first married, and it's still a favorite. So my breakfast this morning, I have a whole bunch of bacon that was cooked up last night. Part of this is going to be for supper, but I'm going to swipe a few pieces out of this and make up a big cheese, veggie, bacon omelet for me this morning. So that is what I'm going to do. And then, of course, the coffee is done also. So there is that.
The toad's eating his food. Ashley, be careful.
Why did you stop playing, Andrew?
Wait, what?
Why did you stop playing?
Because I didn't even know you were filming.
I thought you stopped.
No, I didn't even know you were filming.
So, oh, in other news, Andrew is getting a guitar from his cousin next week. So, his first electric guitar. So that'll be a new thing. Yeah, you gonna be a rock and roll dude or what?
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe.
Cool
Grow out your hair long and be a rock and roll dude? Probably not.
Probably not.
And my omelet fell apart. It will still taste good. So this has 2 eggs and some egg whites in there, plus all the veggies. And then these are how the pancakes turned out. Sarah's already had hers. And I think she was talking about putting some banana in there with the pancakes too, like layering a pancake with some banana slices also. So there is that. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and I'm gonna leave some stuff out over here because I'm gonna start making something that goes with supper tonight. Oh, I did also pull out our first water glassed eggs bucket. These have been in the bucket for almost 6 months. For 5.5 months, these eggs have been in this bucket, and I used the 2 eggs that I used this morning in my omelet came from these water glassed eggs. And there's a whole video. Again, it was one of the earliest videos that I ever did, and I'll put the link in the description box there for those. That is what we will start using these when we're doing anything, any baked goods or any scrambled type eggs. If we do want eggs that are just like a fried egg, we'll still go ahead and use our fresh eggs. We still are getting some in from the chickens, so we will use the fresh eggs if we want to do fried eggs and stuff. So I'm going to eat, and then we'll get on with our day. They're eating without us. So it's lunch. It is lunchtime. Sam is going to eat in there while he's watching a Bible study, I think. That's his big old plan. Oh, Sam. Oh, sorry. He was about to pray. They haven't seen you in your glasses yet.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, he's getting used to them. I think he looks older and distinguished and very, very smart. So, okay. So, yes, we're having potatoes. Sam's having loaded potatoes. That's how he loads his up. Okay, go ahead and pray, then eat, Sam. And Rebekah's already eating too. And Andrew is shoveling it in also. He fixed up the potatoes here for us. So I'll go show everybody the fixins that everybody is having with potatoes today. So here are the potatoes. We make them in the Instant Pot. Just some russets that I had gotten on sale at the store. And we're adding to it, there is some, we're still using the butter from Daisy, and some homemade sour cream, and this would be from the cream we get from Daisy as well. Cheddar cheese, and I don't think I've mentioned it yet in this video, the #1 item that our viewers buy on our family's Amazon storefront is this little gadget right here. We use this all the time.
That's the #1?
Yeah.
It's the cheese thing.
Cheese grater is the #1 thing. I can't see who's buying what, but I can see a list of the items that are bought and the frequency, and this is definitely by far #1. We use it all the time for cheese, obviously, because I buy the block cheese, but we also use it for shredding up carrots and things like that too. So handy dandy, and I'll put the link in, I'll pin a comment with the link. Abigail's, you never have too much cheese, do you? It's not possible. Okay, salt and pepper, butter, sour cream, cheese, and then over here, oh, Anna's making a pretty one. Look how pretty. Yeah, I like it with the green onions and stuff, just make it look pretty. Okay, so green onions, went and clipped these off over at the herb garden. We still have some growing, and these are the handy dandy little herb scissors that we use to put these in different little small bite-sized pieces. And then you use this doodad to clean in between here to clean all the pieces out. So this is in the Amazon storefront also. But then also some of the turkey pepperoni has been diced up, and I have some more left in here. We're actually going to use this as part of supper as well. So getting lots of use out of that Sam's Club turkey bacon. What do you have?
They're my glasses.
Your glasses. You found them in the big van, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Brought them inside.
You know what? They were Abigail when she was little, like my age. Now they're mine.
Mm-hmm. You got a hand-me-down pair of glasses, huh?
Every time it's sunny outside and I go out there, I always use these.
Mm-hmm. And you look super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been eating your potato?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're done, you said you want to get a muffin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is a good... Oh, look at... Oh, baby, you put on a good show, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You're a lot of fun. Okay, so that's lunch. We're going to eat. Like I said, we're kind of taking it easy today, doing just necessary stuff. And
Bacon pepperoni.
I called it pepperoni? I did not. Did I really?
Second time you called it bacon.
Oh, turkey bacon, not turkey pepperoni. Okay, this is why I keep you guys around here. You keep me in line.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna finish eating those lovely potatoes topped with turkey, bacon. Good job, Mama. And I will see you guys back at supper time. It's supper time. Sarah is singing, and I don't even know if she realizes I'm filming, but I'm gonna go ahead and film, and you can listen to her beautiful voice in the background. So we're having 7-layer salad tonight for supper. It's just lettuce, frozen peas, celery, green onions, mayonnaise, shredded cheese, and the bacon. And then we are having a potato soup here. And I recently got a bunch of russets on sale. So russet potatoes, carrots, onions, garlic, and then there's a heavy cream, and I used arrowroot powder to thicken it up with some basil from our garden and salt and pepper, and then some more of that turkey bacon there. So there's that. And then I have some cheese set aside that they can throw in the bowl also whenever, however much they want in there. So big pot of this here, big old stock pot for supper tonight, and along with the salad. So I think everybody is going to be happy. If I can find the link to the recipe, if it's still available online, because I think I printed this up back in 2013. If it's available online still, I will put the link to that recipe in the description box if I can find it. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get everybody in here. And, oh, she put her guitar away. And get everybody fed. Oh, there's Sam. But everybody else is back in the bedrooms there. So Rebekah just got out of the bathtub, and people are kind of going through getting showers and stuff tonight. So, all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and eat, and I will see you all in the morning. Okay, guys, it is a new day, and the day is already partway over before I've picked up the camera, because we've been to church this morning, and we always eat breakfast at church. And let me think, what she served this morning, I know she had pancakes, scrambled eggs, 2 different types of the sausage links. She had a regular pork sausage, and then it was either turkey or chicken alternative there. And let me think, there was cereal, there was bananas, and there were little baby oranges, and all kinds of stuff there. Okay, and oh, and looky who's there, Frito. She carries that poor little cat around like a football, don't you? That's what she does. So I think Frito likes it, though. He's a good boy. Did I mention Pop-Tarts? I'm not sure if I mentioned Pop-Tarts. There were, I know a Pop-Tart made it home with us. Rebekah brought one home. And I don't remember what all else was there, but it was a whole bunch of good stuff.
Carry the feet out the cat like this. Like a soccer ball.
Like a soccer ball.
He doesn't like it.
He didn't like that way? If he doesn't like it, then you probably shouldn't do it. You know why?
Why?
Because you'll get scratched. Yes, you better not try to climb up my pants either. I broke out the farm pants, the heavy-duty farm pants today because it's a little bit chilly. Okay, let me do some explaining here. So, I'm thinking about with breakfast too, for the pancakes, she had like the Cool Whip, and she had chocolate chips, and she had sprinkles, and she had all kinds of toppings there that goes on the pancakes. Okay, then lunch. I have lunch ready in the house right now, and I'm going to take you inside. I'm going to show you what's for lunch. Supper is going to be different today because we are going back to church. There's a whole hayride, bonfire, all that stuff this evening, and we do have friends over here too, friends from church, kids' friends from church came over here too. So I've got extra kids in the house too that I don't normally have, but I am going to go in and film. I'm not going to show the other children on camera because their families haven't given me permission to do that. But let's go in, see what's for lunch, and then I will touch base with you guys later today about bonfire hayride stuff. All right, so we're doing just primarily leftovers here for lunch, and there's a bit of the leftover potato soup from last night's supper, And then in addition to that, we had, this is Rebekah's little bit of soup. She just could not finish that last night. So she's going to finish it off at lunch today. There is some leftover roasted asparagus, some green beans, some mashed potatoes here. And then over here, we've got, oh, what's that for? Oh, is that for the dough? Okay. Sarah is making a whole bunch of dinner rolls. This is going to be from my French bread recipe, only it's getting turned into dinner rolls instead of French bread, but we'll show that for supper time stuff tonight. That is in process. Continuing on with lunch, this is the shredded cheese for the potato soup, a little bit left of the cucumber tomato salad, and then here is what is left of the 7-layer salad that we had last night. Now then, in addition, over here on the other side, this is Rebekah's Sunday school stuff. Anna is working on a cream cheese, oh, what's it called? Chocolate chip cheesecake cookies is what she's working on here. That's what she is taking to church tonight. And then we have a soup that's going to be up and going here as well. There's also a few of the cranberry pumpkin muffins left over there too. So just things going on. We're going to eat real quick and then keep going with the rest of the food prep that we need to have going on for fun times with friends tonight. Okay guys, here's the deal. So I have to head out for, I have a regular, every couple of weeks I have a lymph drainage massage. It's like a medical thing to help my lymph nodes function the way they're supposed to. I have to head out and get that done, which means the rest of the family is going to be staying here. Girls are going to be working on food stuff, and by the time I get back, they're already going to have to be at church. So we're going in 2 separate vehicles. Actually, I guess 3 separate vehicles technically, because while we have some friends from church here, some of the other children, our children, are at that friend's house. We did a child swap thing for a couple hours this afternoon. So we're kind of all split up in different places today. I've asked Sarah to film before they leave the house with the food, because I'm going to end up meeting them at church and they're already going to be there. The food's already going to be there, but it's not ready right now for me to film it and show you guys. So there you go. Just real life. It's just busyness. I think I warned you at the beginning of the video. I hope I did at least. This next week, this filming week, we have stuff going on just about every single day. Very busy week, and it's just real life. People got to eat even while it's busy. So I'm going to head to town. I'm going to get my lymph drainage massage done, and I'm very grateful to have capable children that can help out whenever schedules are crazy. So I may not see you guys until breakfast tomorrow morning, but hopefully Sarah remembers to film the supper time stuff for you guys tonight.
So we're getting ready to go to our church thing, and this is the soup that we made. It's just a regular chicken and vegetable soup. And then Anna made some chocolate chip cheesecake cookies. And then we're also bringing some daisy butter softening so that we can have it on these rolls. And these are made with Mom's French bread recipe, and I'm sure she'll have a link for the video that she did on that in the description. So this is all we're taking, so we're gonna go ahead and load this up in the van and go hang out with friends. And I guess you'll see us back in the morning.
Good morning, guys. It is a new day. So Sarah says she was able to film and stuff for you guys yesterday for the supper time. I haven't even looked at it yet, but we went to the hayride at church. Actually, we showed up there. They had all the food and everything ready to go. There were, I don't even know how many soups and chilies. There were probably a good 8 different big stock pots of stuff. So lots and lots of food was there, which tends to be the norm. But we ate, and then we went on a big hayride. It was a full moon, so we were able to see stuff. I got a girl coming up here to join me.
Hi.
Hi, is it a little bit cool? Mm-hmm. And so we did the hayride together as a church family, and then they had a big bonfire set up and the kids did s'mores and all that good stuff. So it was a lovely evening. We didn't get home until it was probably 10 o'clock last night. By the time we got home, by the time animal jobs were done and showers and all that stuff, it was late by the time we got to bed. So we are up and going this morning, trying to play catch up. The deal for today, Sam is inside making breakfast right now, and I will go in and show you guys what he's cooking up here in just a little bit. I don't know if you can see anything. There's a glare from the sun right up there. And so I'm not sure what all you guys are seeing. But the plan for today, we're going to do school this morning, try to squeeze in as much school as I can before I have to leave, because Sarah has a follow-up orthodontist appointment in town. So we're going to go in together today, and I want to go by Goodwill. She does too. It's 75% off day at our Goodwill. And so she's going to be looking for some more farm pants. And I am also... and David is looking for pajamas. There's just a few odds and ends that I've specifically been told, when you go to Goodwill, look for this. So we'll see what we can find today, what treasures are there. And I want to pick up a few things that are on sale in town. There's some Philly cheesesteak meat on sale I want to pick up. And I need to pick up hot dog buns for an event that we're having here tomorrow. I'm telling you, this week is busy. Also, guys, this evening we are taking food again to the family, our friend that just got out of the hospital, because today is her husband's birthday. And so we're providing a birthday, you know, welcome home / happy birthday meal. And it's a meal that I've never made this meal combination before. I'll show it to you guys at supper time, but this is a new one for me. Anyhow, I'm going to go back inside and see how close Sam is with breakfast being done. I need to switch out laundry anyway, so I will bring the camera in and show you guys what I can show you. So breakfast is ready, and what Sam has made up is what we call veggie eggs. Basically, it's just sauteing up some onions, peppers. These are red peppers in here that I got on sale at 10 bucks recently. Mushrooms and tomatoes, and then you put in some scrambled eggs, and then salt and pepper, and cook it all up. So there's that. Sometimes we add cheese to it, sometimes we don't. And with that this morning, so last night after the hayride, I was sent home with this huge container of veggies from that. So basically with every meal today, veggies are going to be offered on the side with some ranch dressing and stuff for that as well. So we will work on disposing of that. It was very sweet for my friend to send that home with us. So this is breakfast this morning. Everybody's making their way back inside, and we're going to get going with our day for our school readings. Oh, my battery's about to die. We're going to do Old Testament reading out of the scriptures, and then a short grammar lesson with everybody all together. So we will do that, do some house tidy up, and then transition on into some schoolwork for the day. Andrew's eating a muffin.
No, I'm not.
What is that?
Potato.
A potato. He's correct. Okay, teenage boys. Breakfast is ready, by the way. Yeah. It is lunchtime, and Abigail is telling me all the things that I need to know about snakes.
It's a bone constrictor.
I see. Cool stuff. So we're going to go ahead and eat real quick. This is, the French bread's not for lunch today. I'm making a double batch of it because we are going to use a loaf tonight with our supper. We're sending a loaf to our friends with their supper. And then we're going to have more left over for, 2 days from now. I have a plan for another supper where we can use the French bread, and I can always put it in the freezer or something to keep it good until then. So Rebekah's being noisy in there. Still trying to find some wintertime clothes for that girl that's long enough but also fits her. We're trying this dress now. You liking that one? Yeah.
The candies.
There's candies on your dresses. You know, big sisters wore that dress also.
We did a little like mine.
Yes, they were your age. Yes, you can eat that persimmon. We're getting little baby persimmons in. What is that? That would be a big snake there. Nice.
Anaconda.
An anaconda. If it is big enough.
A crocodile.
Yeah, if it's big enough to take out a crocodile, that's pretty big.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take up me too.
It could take out. It could take out.
But it's in South America.
So we're probably safe.
Yeah, and also all there's two bad snakes will always live in South America: the boa constrictor and the anaconda.
Really? Is that what your book told you?
Yeah.
Okay. So French bread, you'll see that this evening. All we're doing now is we're reheating the stuff we took for church last night for the hayride. All that chicken vegetable soup there that Sarah had made up yesterday. So we have this. We do have friends coming over tomorrow as well. So if we have more leftovers, I think we may offer this along with other stuff for friends tomorrow. But this is going to be lunch today. Along with that veggie tray again, you're probably going to see this a lot. We're just going to keep working on it with each meal so it doesn't go to waste. And there's a little bit of the rolls. A lot of the people at church took rolls home with them. They were loving that Sarah made these up yesterday. So the kids are going to divide up what's left of these rolls here to go with their soup with some more daisy butter. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to eat real quick, and then we've got, you know, our running around in town that Sarah and I are going to do today. And then I'll be back and we'll be working on supper. I do think Anna might work on our friend's birthday treat while we are in town. Is that the plan, Anna Mae? Yeah. Yeah. She's going to probably get the French bread out of the oven because I'll be here long enough to put it in, but not still here to take it out. So Anna's in charge of the bread, finishing up, and birthday treat. What are you thinking of doing?
Coffee cake.
He loves coffee cake, doesn't he? So we think we're going to do a coffee cake to send along for birthday. And I'll show you, gobble gobble, our Thanksgiving turkey decoration is the coolest turkey in the Ozarks, I think. So, don't you think so? Are you hungry? Kind of? Yes.
First I thought this was a pile of sand.
It's not. It's a camouflage snake, isn't it?
It's a rattlesnake.
A rattlesnake in the sand.
In the desert. Mostly.
In the desert.
I guess so.
Yeah. Thankfully, we're not in the desert either. All right, guys, we're going to eat, and I will see you guys back at supper time. And I'll show you all the stuff before we head out to take food to friends. I'll try to pick up the camera and show you all that stuff. So it is almost supper time, but I am going to go ahead and film this now because Shawn and I are about to head out to deliver some supper for our friend that was released from the hospital recently. So here's the deal. Today is our friend's husband's birthday. And I have never had this combination of food before, but she tells me that growing up, his family always had spaghetti with mashed potatoes. So that's what we have made for their supper tonight. They are having spaghetti with mashed potatoes and the homemade French bread that I've got a whole video on it. So the link for it will be in the description box. This is the same recipe that the dinner rolls were made from, only obviously one was rolled out into loaves, whereas the other one was used as rolls, but exact same recipe. You just bake the loaves for 25 minutes and you bake the dinner rolls for only 20 minutes. Yeah, 25, what did I say? 25 for the loaf, 20 for the rolls. So Anna has made a coffee cake and we picked pieces around the edges there. So this will stay here at the house for the family to enjoy. And then this will get sent to them to enjoy here for the next couple days too. So we're gonna head out with this. The rest of the family spaghetti is almost completed. This is what's left in here for them. But the non-grain spaghetti still needs to be finished up. So that is in process still. We have some stuff going on there. So they're going to work on finishing that up, the kids are, while we run this over to our friends and then we will be back and go ahead and eat then. Good morning, guys. It is a new day. So last night we went and gave the food to our friends, and my plans are changed up for later this week. I guess I'll talk about that more here, in 2 days. I thought we were taking food again here 2 days from now, but they have a trip to St. Louis that day, a medical trip to St. Louis. So I don't think we're doing that. I don't know when we're going to take food to them again at that point. It's kind of up in the air. But we brought them their food. We came back home, and Sarah had the grain-free spaghetti, the alternative spaghetti made up, so we were able to eat and shut things down for the night. And I'll show you, I've got leftover coffee cake and all kinds of stuff left over here at the house. But here's the plan for today. So like I said, we've got stuff going on every single day. Today we have company coming over this afternoon. So we have to be very purposeful this morning with our time, manage it well, because this afternoon is just have fun, socialize, hanging out with people that we love. And there's some food stuff that I thought I was going to be doing today, but one of the people coming has saved the day and is bringing things already that they have as leftovers. So I don't have to make chili. I was going to make a huge pot of chili. They already have some chili that they're bringing and some hot dogs. So, and others are bringing chips and maybe a fruit tray. I'm not for sure. I'll show you guys the food as we go along with the day. I'm probably not going to show the people that are here because they like their privacy, but I will show the food and stuff that our group is going to be having. Sam does have breakfast ready this morning. Animal chores are just wrapping up. I have the animal crew outside doing some things, and there is that. So I need to decide what are our priorities this morning to get done, and that way we can be ready whenever friends come here this afternoon. I'll go ahead and turn the camera around and I'll show you guys what Sam has fixed up for breakfast today. Quick breakfast this morning of this 5-grain cereal. It's kind of like oats. It's just a hot cereal, only in addition to oats, there are 4 other grains mixed in here as well. And I purchased a lot of this from Azure Standard a while back, so I have it stored in a big 5-gallon bucket here. And this is what it looks like before it's actually cooked up. It's one of those things where you just add water, you bring it to a boil and simmer it for a while until the grains are all softened up. So this is not something that I'm going to buy again, but we are going to use this up. The children, for the most part, enjoy it, but they tell me oats are just as good. So we'll just stick to oats only after all of this 5-grain cereal is gone. And what the kids do with it is they add some butter to it and some cinnamon and some maple syrup to sweeten it up. Right now we have some frozen diced peaches that they can add to it as well. I do need to go and skim some more cream off some milk. We are still working through the milk that we have gotten from Daisy, and we're using up the last of it. So I need to get more for my coffee, and I already have some of this is milk that was freeze dried back in January, and this is what we will begin to use after I've used up the last of the fresh Daisy milk that we have had kept in the refrigerator. So once I skim that cream off, I'll have more for my coffee this morning, and children can add it to their cereal as well and have like a peaches and cream, oatmeal kind of thing that you get the little packets of, but this isn't in a packet. So that is breakfast this morning. I guess I'm going to need to ring the dinner bell because I'm afraid children have gotten distracted outside. Sarah and I did go to Goodwill yesterday too. I'm hoping to film a Goodwill haul, but these are things I think I want to return whenever I go grocery shopping. Sarah didn't like them. She felt too snug for Sarah to wear, but they're too big for Anna. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to store these in a tub for Anna? I only ended up paying $1.59 a piece for these because they were 75% off at Goodwill. And I don't know, do I want to return them for $1.59 a piece, or do I want to store them in a tub for Anna and Abigail maybe to use later? So I don't know. We'll go outside, we'll ring the dinner bell, we'll get some children in here. Oh, I hear the lawnmower going. I think they're hauling hay or something out there somewhere. So we'll get the dinner bell rung and get some children inside. There, I got them coming in now. You were outside.
Having to go to walk. And look at God.
Abigail's an army man with her suspenders.
Look at God Gobble. Itchy cool. Have sunglasses too.
He
And
is
a
super
bracelet
cool.
on his head.
Uh-huh. Okay. Anna Mae got some breeches yesterday, didn't she? Yep. These are her Goodwill pants there too. So those did fit her, this skinny little thing. Look at you. Okay, so what's your input, Anna? Do you want these two pair of pants to be stored in a tub? Or
I like them.
you do like them? You think you'll grow into them? Because right now, Anna already tried them on last night. They're way too big in the waist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little bit too long in the length too.
Yeah.
But do we think you'll grow into them? That's the gamble. Do you think they'll fit you right as you grow? For $1.59 a piece, is it worth the gamble and the storage space in the tub? Decisions, decisions. Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all gonna eat?
Yeah.
Out? Yeah, maybe. We'll just play with the balloon all morning. All right, it is lunchtime, guys, and I forgot to pick up the camera whenever we started eating, so you get to see what's left in pots. Leftover breakfast, you guys have already seen that. Leftover spaghetti, you guys have already seen all of this stuff actually. Leftover French bread, so there is that. And just some more leftovers. We're eating a hodgepodge of stuff today. Trying to go ahead and clean things out of my refrigerator and get stuff cleaned up before friends come over today. So Anna has been making up cookies. We have tea and lemonade made up, and I have some eating. I have some eating. We already have some friends over, which I'm not showing on video because I don't have permission to do that. So we're gonna finish up eating our lunch, and then we're gonna clean up, and then we're gonna spend the afternoon playing with friends. And I will try to remember to pick up the camera this evening and show you guys what all we're doing for supper. Okay, we're gonna film real quick here. So I've got, at this point, we've got, I think, 30 children playing outside and some inside, and the mamas are outside. So while my house is mostly empty, I'm gonna go ahead and film real quick and try to figure out how to open up my friend's gadget here. Let me see. Okay, oh, there's another, I don't know how this thing works. This isn't mine. Okay, so she's got a whole bunch of hot dogs in here. These are things that are left over from the church hayride that I showed you guys earlier. I did go and get some hot dog buns. She brought the leftover hot dogs, pulled out all kinds of goodies for coffee, including Shawn's Snickers. He's sharing his Snickers creamer that he loves. Let me see, this is, I think I can pick it up here. It's not too hot. Full of chili here, and this is chili again, left over from the hayride. You can see that is a big, massive cast iron pot. And then this is what is left over from the chicken vegetable soup. You guys have seen this before, but this is what is left over of that. So we are gonna have that as well. And then these are all the different cups set up for the kids so everybody can tell their different color of cup. And we've got apple cider, water, sweet tea, lemonade. Back here is some unsweet tea. And then over here we have some veggies set out with some ranch dressing, and threw out some bananas and some little mandarin oranges there. The coffee cake, this is what is left over from what we took to friends last night. And then Anna made up some of the peanut butter Hershey Kiss cookies today as well. So we have that, and then, see, this is not laid out yet, and a whole bunch of chips will get set out too, just a variety of chips for whenever it's time. We've been visiting at the table, so we've got all the water bottles and everything. Sam has been keeping the dishwasher going. He chooses to sit and read. But we have that, and then I think one of my friends brought something, and it's in the fridge. Let me see. What did she bring here? She brought some cottage cheese and some grapes along too, and we'll get those set out when it's closer to time as well. So yeah, this is where I have the extra teas and stuff like that in there too. So that is where we are at for supper time tonight. I have a whole bunch of kiddos playing outside right now, and I'll tell you the plan for later on is well, there's Rebekah. Rebekah has a whole bunch of friends back in the bedroom. They're playing with dress-up clothes and the Thomas the Train set.
No, Timmy and me are playing kitchen set, and I'm making a party over here.
Are you? That sounds fun. And then others are outside. I've just got people everywhere.
We're doing a picnic. We're doing a picnic.
You're
and
doing
all of this is outside.
That is fun. And then the plan is to do a campfire out there in the front yard with s'mores later on this evening too. So having a good time, and I'm going to head out and visit with the mamas a little bit more. And whenever it gets dark, I expect children to come on inside, and then we'll start the eating and stuff at that point. Good morning, guys. It's a new day. So had fun last night with friends. I think the last group left. It was nearly 9 o'clock when the last group left, and then we did all kinds of cleanup. Oh, and my phone just ding-donged at me. There were actually lost and found items left here from friends, and I have taken a picture and sent it to friends to say, hey, is this yours? But, oh, my camera lens is super dirty. I'm just now noticing that. I hope the video is okay. I will clean the camera lens whenever I get done filming this little part here. And Sam has breakfast ready this morning. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'll show you what is for breakfast today. And we're going to try to get back on track with kind of a more normal day today. I am going to town doing my grocery shopping. There is a homeschool class in town as well today. So we do still have stuff to do, places to go, people to see. But it's more normal things are going to be done today. Here, let me flip the camera around. All right, so breakfast here. Well, first of all, I'm making more yogurt today, so that is something in process. But breakfast this morning is going to be some hash browns. And hey, Sam, or somebody, can you go grab me that box of Sam's Club hash browns so I can show them? He's on it. So hash browns, and then what we call sausage scramble. So this is a 1 pound little roll of frozen ground turkey that thawed out and added homemade sausage seasoning to it. Cooked that all up. I have a video about the do-it-yourself sausage seasoning recipe. I'll put the link to that video in the description box. It also includes a taco seasoning recipe. Thank you, Sam. And a baking powder, homemade baking powder recipe as well. That'll be in the description box. But you cook up that sausage and then add a bunch of eggs to it. So we are now, when we're baking things or doing scrambled eggs, we are now using the water glassed eggs again that have been preserved here since May. These have been in a bucket with pickling lime since May. And like I said before, there's a whole video on this as well. The link will be in the description box. So sausage scramble for breakfast, and then I have out the salt, pepper, and ketchup because they can doctor up the hash browns however they choose to do so. These are the hash browns that we're using. I'm trying to use these up. You can see they need to be used up. This is my last container that I had purchased from Sam's Club, and it's a super good deal. It's only $8.98 for this big shelf-stable carton of hash browns, 50 servings in there. So super good deal. We have a freeze dryer now, so instead of buying them, I'm just trying to do them myself, but I really need to use these up. Oh, what do we have? A weather test? Okay. Don't they know I'm filming?
This is a test of no weather.
Sorry guys, it's a test of the weather alert system. In other news, we have bread going. Sarah's making sourdough bread today. 1 loaf to stay here at home, 1 loaf to go to our friends at that homeschool class that I talked about earlier. And it is from the Daily Sourdough. Daily Sourdough is the name of the cookbook. This is in our Amazon storefront. Sarah uses this every single week. She uses this cookbook. And for those of you interested in sourdough, there's her sourdough starter right there. Very good cookbook. So highly recommend that one. And that's what we have going on here. So we're going to switch over to some schoolwork.
Hello.
Hello. I've got laundry to hang out, first load. And I have 1 load in the washing machine and then 2 more loads after that because today is wash all the towels day and wash girls' sheets day as well. I was supposed to do that yesterday, but since friends came over yesterday, I skipped washing girls' sheets and we'll do it today instead.
Yeah.
Good idea?
Tablets.
What?
With tablets.
With towels, because I do towels.
Bananas.
Once a week too. Bananas and baby oranges. Friends enjoyed eating those yesterday, didn't they?
And me, but no one ate the bananas.
They didn't eat the bananas? I think some were eaten because I had a whole lot more up there yesterday. And so they ate quite a few of those and the baby oranges.
Do we still have the bananas?
Well, you saw the bananas. As far as treats go, well, this is all of the hot dog buns that were left. I had bought 6 packages, and there's 2 and a single left over from that. And then as far as, let me open this up. As far as desserts go, there are 2 pieces of coffee cake and 3 cookies left over. So
I'm gonna just get the cookies.
you all like to eat, don't you? Yes, you have hungry friends. Okay, we're gonna get our day going. We've got some catch up to do before I have to leave for town today. So we will see everybody back at lunchtime. Everybody says, "Oh, Rebekah, your dress is so pretty."
Thank you.
See you later, guys. So it is lunchtime now, and we are still working on this pot of soup here. It is getting down low in the pot, but that is what a few of us are having for lunch today is more soup. I did get the yogurt, so there's 4 jars of yogurt in the making there. It will just sit on the counter for 24 hours, and I'll move it to the refrigerator tomorrow. And I have a whole video on yogurt too, which I can put in the description box. And Rebekah is here, and she's excited. Hot dog bun pizzas. Are those good?
I always eat this kind.
You like the kind without the pepperoni?
But sometimes I eat the pepperoni.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So since we had leftover hot dog buns from yesterday's event.
Yeah, from friends.
From friends. We had friends come over, didn't we?
A lot of them.
A lot of them, yeah. So this is what they're doing for lunch today. I actually also did a video where we made up some lunchtime stuff. And this was one of the things in that video. So I'm going to put that link in the description box as well. Super easy. The kids typically handle putting all of this together and making it up. So they think it's a treat. I like that they can do it independently. So it is a win-win for everybody. Plus it uses up leftovers. So there you go. So Anna or Abigail, I'm not sure which one, I was studying the sale ads when they were doing this. They did use our handy dandy cheese grater again to grate up the mozzarella cheese that was used on the pizzas. And this is how Sarah's sourdough bread worked out this week. I'll have her, she's in the summer kitchen right now, but I'm going to have her pick which loaf does she want to leave here at the house and which loaf does she want us to take in to our homeschool class, to our friend there. So we are going to scarf down some food real quick, and I need to wrap up my weekly sale ads, studying the ads, my grocery list for today. And we need to be hitting the road here very soon to get the children to their homeschool class as well. We have a bag of snacks sitting here ready to go. And I guess I will see you guys back this evening whenever it is supper time. It is supper time. It is also Mama just got done filming a video time. So everything is getting put away. So we always eat late if I have to film a video after grocery shopping. So Andrew's stalking those bananas, aren't you? He's counting. Inventory the bananas. So yeah, the filming is finished up, and so now we are going to go ahead and eat. Supper has been kind of sitting in the oven here, just staying warm. This is a recipe from the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook called Lazy Lasagna. It is actually a lasagna that does not have any noodles in it. Let me see here. If you can see there's spinach and there's meat, and then there's all the cheeses, cottage cheese, all kind of stuff in there. And in addition to that, we still have some more of that French bread left over and the sourdough bread that Sarah made up today. So that is what we are doing for supper tonight. I'm going to go ahead and show you the recipe over here. No, I'm not going to show you the whole recipe, but this is my cookbook now that I use, the Lazy Lasagna. The cookbook fell apart, so ended up a viewer sent us the binder. Excuse me, the binder. Got the hiccups. No more hiccups. Okay, the binders and the sheet protectors. Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. It is in the Amazon storefront, and I am going to hop off here and get a drink real quick. So I'll see you at breakfast in the morning. It's a new day, guys. So I've got my duckies out here swimming in their duck pool. They are enjoying that. And let's see, can you see children out there swinging? Where's it at? Oh, my battery is showing it's getting low. I've got Anna back there swinging on the swing set and listening to some of the Christian radio station music back there while she's doing it. So it's a new day. I'm going to talk fast, hopefully before my battery dies. Breakfast is going inside the house. Plan for today, again, busy week all week long, but the only thing I have to do today that is out of the ordinary is there's a ladies' homestead meeting this afternoon that I will attend, and I do have a friend coming over this morning to pick up our livestock trailer. They're going to borrow it for the day, so we kind of have that going on. Otherwise, we're going to do some food preservation. We have banana chips to make, the last of the deer processing to get the meat ground up, and just schoolwork and just normal stuff besides that. So that is the plan. And maybe taking supper to our friends again that was released from the hospital. So that's the possibilities for today. I'm going to go change out the battery, and then I will show you guys what is going on for breakfast this morning. Just changed out the battery, and I have a princess and a servant with my food. It's a turkey.
It's turkey season.
It's turkey season. It is turkey season. It's a turkey that I can also wear on my head. How about that? I love multi-purpose things. You can eat it or you can wear it.
Eat it and wear it.
And look, Rebekah's even in her fancy shoes. Woo, she's got her clip-clop high heels on with her fancy princess dress. So they came in here earlier and explained to me that this one's the princess This one is the servant.
And you're the queen.
And I'm the queen. And so the queen said, make sure you've brushed your teeth and made your bed. And I got a curtsy out of that one. And the princess said, yes, mother.
And I said, yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, Your Majesty. I said, I could get used to this. All right, who's hungry? Have you made the bed?
Yes.
Have you brushed your teeth?
Someone's in the bathroom.
Oh, someone's in the bathroom. But as soon as they get out, you're going to go brush your teeth?
Yeah, that's why the someone's in the bathroom.
One of the children's in the bathroom. All right. And then we will eat.
Servants.
Oh, a servant. Oh, them servants taking up space in our bathroom.
Yeah, and also, our other servants are making our food for us.
Yeah, those would be brothers.
Our boys.
Our boys. Our boys are making our food for us.
And then can't wait to eat this turkey. And that's what our turkey season.
Oh, is it? Here, let's see. Let's see. There's a video in process here, guys. This is working on the thumbnail picture.
That's a lot of stuff, Mama.
That's a lot of stuff, isn't it?
That's a lot of bananas.
Yeah, Mama went grocery shopping, and I bought a bunch of bananas, didn't I?
And I made the same thing that I wore yesterday.
Yeah, there we go.
Same thing.
Oh, look out, baby. Yeah, you had that on in the picture too? That has been something you've been playing with a lot, isn't it?
Because they were just laying down next to the get up thing.
Oh.
I can listen to this turkey.
Yeah. So this has absolutely nothing to do with food, what we eat in a week. But I'm getting ready to hang up the first load of laundry for today. And I thought I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I just hung my clothespin. This is our homemade clothespin holder here made out of old blue jean pants leg. And it's on the metal frame was actually Shawn's grandma's, so I think that's cool. But that's not why I brought you out here. I brought you out here because as I was hanging this thing up on our little rigged up hanger, there is a super cool spider. I'm going to zoom in and see if you can see it. It's got a web hanging up there. Do you see that? I don't know what kind of spider it is. My guess is some sort of crab spider, maybe. If anybody knows, tell me in the comments, what is this cool creature? It's been living up there for a little while now, and I don't really see it move much at all. But it's a decent size, and it's very unique, so I wanted to share the coolness with you there. So I am going to get going on starting this laundry. Getting it hung up. I'm doing 3 loads today, a load of colors, a load of whites, and then Shawn and I are sheets today. We're doing those too. Oh, and even the princess brings me cookies while I'm out here doing laundry.
And now I have a job being the officer.
You're the officer now? Are you protecting the princess?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
going to my duty.
Oh, I can have cookies. I can have cookies while I hang laundry. This is lovely. Thank you, Princess Rebekah. Yum, 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 yum.
You're welcome, Mama.
You're welcome, Mama.
I call you the queen because you're my mama.
That's right. You're having fun this morning, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. She lost her veil. It's tough being fancy, isn't it? Getting the trailer ready for our friends to come by and pick it up here in a little bit this morning. Just bringing it up here to the front. It normally lives back there where Daisy and the sheep and some of the other animals are. Just gonna get it set up so they can just pull their truck right up there, hook up to the trailer, and just make it a little bit easier. And breakfast is partially done, so it's kind of a process. So David has chosen to do a smoothie in these fancy pants cups. Here, get with the empty one back there behind you and set it side by side so they can see the difference. Okay, without cold stuff in it, it's just kind of a frosted glass. And then with it, the colors come to life with it. So we were gifted these, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago at this point by a viewer, and we've gotten so much use out of them. They are perfect for smoothies. They come with the lids, they come with the straws, and so we have them in the Amazon storefront. And it looks like you made a little too much smoothie. You had overflow.
Well, just a
little bit of overflow. So some are using yogurt this morning to do smoothies. What did you flavor yours with?
This is a banana peanut butter.
Banana, peanut butter, and then of course yogurt is in there too. So that's what he's having. Others have chosen to go with just bowls of yogurt, and there's some variety here. Some are sweetened with stevia, some are sweetened with honey. We also have maple syrup. Some are going to put granola as a topping, and others put just pecans as a topping. And then as far as what goes inside, there's an option. There's some frozen cherries. Bought these whenever they were on sale this spring and pitted them. And so we have frozen cherries. Same thing with the frozen strawberries. Bought those while they were on sale and processed them and put them in freezer bags. So that's an option. And then the blueberries came from the store because we have blueberry bushes, but the birds ate our blueberries this year. So we are buying store-bought blueberries. This is the setup over here for the smoothies. David left this all out because I think others are going to end up making smoothies as well. I'll need to get the yogurt that's in here moved to the fridge today. Oh, I am now up to making 3 gallons of kombucha at a time also. So production has amped up. This is what those cups that I just showed you, the smoothie cups, the box that they come in case you're looking for them on Amazon too. But we'll have I'll pin a comment and it'll give the link to our Amazon storefront and you can look at it. And you actually, if you want to support our family, you don't have to buy specific things that are in the Amazon storefront, like the cookbooks we use and the cups we use and all that good stuff. If you click the link that I have in the pinned comment and you go buy whatever. I had some people last year buy Halloween costumes and stuff like that after clicking our link, and our family does get a small commission just for you doing that. So whatever Amazon order you decide you need to make, we would appreciate it if you would just click the link and then place your regular plain old order, and it helps us out because I use the commission that I get from Amazon to buy stuff that we need from Amazon. I go ahead and I get things like the almond flour crackers and stuff. I get those from Amazon. I get some soups, some specialty soups from there, and that's what I use that commission for. So helps me stretch the budget a little bit. But we're gonna finish up getting people fed before our friend comes to pick up the trailer. So we'll see you guys at lunchtime. Okay, we're gonna pause for story time while other breakfasty things are going on here in the background. So my friend Tamar, if you are listening, Tamar, I know you are able to watch the videos sometime. I need you to pay attention to this one because it involves your child. Yes. Okay, so David Well, okay, so I showed on video here that we had friends over a couple days ago, and one of those friends that were here was Colton. Tamar's son, Colton.
Yes.
And he and David had a conversation.
Yes. We did.
And I found it a little funny. And so I thought I'd share this, and we're gonna share parts of the conversation, okay? Because your buddy Colton has set up a YouTube channel. Oh yes,
Yes,
he
he
has. And he would love for his YouTube channel to grow. And he thought, since good old buddy David here has connections, you know, a family with a YouTube channel already, that he might, you know, have a friendly swap, let's say. Right? And what were the terms of the swap, David?
Well, you see, if I gave him 20,000 subscribers, then he would give me a four-wheeler, which was a great deal.
A great deal.
Now, if I gave him a bonus 5 subscribers, he would also
5,000.
Yeah, 5,000. Yeah, the bonus 5 subscribers, I'd agree. But bonus 5,000 subscribers, then I'd also get a girlfriend from it.
Because Colton has connections for girlfriends, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got four-wheelers and girlfriends. He's a good guy to know, huh?
Yeah, it's a friendly trade. Got a year to do it.
So all you have to do is we have to give a shout out to Colton's YouTube channel, which we're not going to do until I get his mama's approval. But yeah, David has a year to get this 25,000 subscribers for Colton's YouTube channel. And if he doesn't get it done in a year, then no four-wheeler, no girlfriend either. So, Tamar, do you know what our boys talk about whenever they get together? So you gotta let me know if this is a deal, if this is a mama-approved deal or not. So, I just thought it was funny, guys. Oh, phone's ringing. Rebekah's got her bowl. And I thought it looked so pretty, baby.
I know.
Does that look delicious?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you picked granola on yours instead of pecans, didn't you? And what fruit is in there?
Strawberries and blueberries.
Strawberries and blueberries. I bet it's gonna be yum yum good.
Yours are pretty when they look like mine.
Yeah, but I've stirred mine all up, so mine's not as pretty anymore. You can go ahead and stir yours up now, baby.
Okay.
Lunchtime. Little girl's been begging to somebody read me a book. But Andrew came and he's already been eating bananas. Never-ending bananas. I did some cleanup of some veggies, so we have some pea pods that need to be eaten up here because they're on their last leg here. Have some supper time stuff ready to go. And for lunch, I've made up a pot of what we call cowboy grub. This is a Trim Healthy Mama recipe, and it doesn't have any rice in it. We used cauliflower rice in here, pinto beans, ground turkey, onions, peppers, celery, diced tomatoes, rotel, chili powder, garlic powder, cumin, salt, pepper. I think that's about it there. So it's just a thick, kind of soupish, but not really. They did have some leftover spaghetti sauce from the hot dog bun pizzas the other day, so I dumped that in there also.
Andrew playing a guitar. Guitar.
The new guitar? I like it when he does that. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's gonna play guitar a little bit for us. But the recipe for cowboy grub is on page 59. Here it is an e-meal for those that are wondering as far as the Trim Healthy Mama verbiage of that in the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook, which again is in the Amazon storefront. So you can tell this is the one I have used so much because it fell apart and had to be put in a binder. So this is a popular one in this house. So I'm going to go ahead. I do have some children outside still. I'm going to get them called in. Anna and Abigail were processing some bananas, turning those into banana chips, getting those in the dehydrator. These are the ones we have inside for fresh eating. but the others are going to be preserved as banana chips. So we'll all just come in here together. Oh, and Sarah worked on herbs. The dehydrator, I try to put these in the dehydrator, but it's going to be full of banana chips. So they're just going to hang to dry. Rosemary and parsley is what we have here. Because we're supposed to... They're not reading you that? Well, maybe they'll eat first, and then somebody can look at it with you. Okay?
But it's a finding book.
It's a finding book. Yep, it sure is. So, new guitar is working out. Worth 11 bucks. We're going to get him some new strings to put on it. But otherwise, it's a pretty good thing. Alright guys, I will see you all back at supper time. And we'll see what we're going to have then. So supper is ready tonight. And I did get word. I had mentioned our friends that she's been in the hospital for 6 weeks. She's back home. She had an appointment in St. Louis today. That went great. So thank God for that. But they are going to be home for supper tonight. So we are going to take some supper to them. And what we decided to go with is there are some dinner rolls here that we're going to send some of those to them. And then these are turkey breasts, and cooked up 2 of them. So we'll slice this up and send some with them, and some will be eaten with us this evening. Then some corn, made a big old pot of corn there, along with some roasted Brussels sprouts. And so some of these will go to them also. And then lastly, I made up a cucumber tomato salad earlier today. It's just cucumbers, tomatoes, red onion, and salt. And I've already filled this up to take to them. We are going to send a bag of the salads. These were on sale this week, so I'm just going to send one of these over, and they can utilize it in the next couple days however they choose to. So my plan is, we've got this here. I'm going to put corn in here. I'm going to put some turkey and Brussels sprouts in here, cover it with foil, and then I do still need to get something to put their dinner rolls in. But we're going to box this up, and then Shawn and I are going to head out to deliver the food, and children will go ahead and start eating while we're gone. But then we'll come back and get ourselves something to eat. So that is it for supper tonight, guys, and I guess I will see you guys in the morning. New day, guys. It is the next day, and we are going to wrap up this video. So our plans for today, we are actually going to be here at home in the morning time doing our regular stuff, you know, laundry, whatever schoolwork we can squeeze in. Children will then take their reading that they do for school in the van, and we're going to head off and see family today. We've got a big family visit planned for this evening. So food is going to be different today anyway, so you're not going to miss much as far as food goes anyhow. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we eat and maybe got some meal ideas. Be sure to check the description box for those video links for the videos that I mentioned, and then the comment that I will have pinned below if you want to see the things in our Amazon storefront. But otherwise, do the like and subscribe and share our family's channel, and it makes a huge difference for the whole YouTube algorithm, the way that all works. It's a big blessing to us, and we appreciate it. So I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.
Thanks for watching Ozark Family Homestead.